What's up, y'all? It's your channel Irie, aka Pineapple Styles, and I'd like to welcome you back to another video. I've had this channel for almost 15 years, it feels like, and I've never done a Vlogmas, so that is what we are doing this year. It is the first day of December, and we're gonna start this off with a Vlogmas rewind. I've been recording all year, but things have just been moving and grooving, and I haven't had time to edit. So I'm gonna catch y'all up on what I should have been showing y'all so that you can be caught up to what's going on now. So for this Vlogmas Rewind day one, as you can tell by the title, we are going to be going to the Vybz Kartel Reggeafest concert here in Atlanta. I wanted to give y'all a little background before we get into it though. So I am a Caribbean girl that was born in Brooklyn, New York. Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? Hey, Brooklyn, New York, New York. But yeah, so that's where I'm from. And literally, I grew up in a Jamaican household. My mom came straight from Jamaica. My grandparents from Jamaica. Like, all of them migrated here. Only a few of my cousins were born here. So that was what we were immersed in culture-wise. And from pre-K, well, really from like my babysitter nanny all the way through 18, every educator that I've had was Caribbean. So my nanny is Jamaican, my preschool was ran by Jamaicans, my elementary school, lots of Caribbean people from different islands or different countries, and lots of immigrants in general, because, you know, New York City. And then from 6th to 12th grade, my principal was Jamaican. A lot of the teachers, Jamaican. Like, it was just a lot of my Caribbean culture. So that is what I was immersed in growing up. And that is why, for me, when the concert came along, I was like, I got to go for Teenage Shanice. Now, y'all are going to see from videos that I continue to upload throughout this month that my life has shifted. So in terms of like music and stuff, for like the last year leading up to before the whole concert came about, I had stopped listening to secular music. You know, I'm on my journey to pursuing and seeking God. And so I had let a lot of that go. But when it came along, I was like, you know, as I exit 29 and go into 30, it's kind of like not a rebirth, but almost like letting that stuff go, right? Like acknowledging that, like, yes, that's my culture. Yes, that's the stuff I enjoyed. But at the same time, those don't have to be the parts that I uplift, because they are a little, like, in terms of that kind of music, his kind of music and stuff, he had some vulgar songs and stuff. So for me, you know, it's okay to let those things go, but still be representative of who I am and my culture in many other ways. So for me, I was like, all right, these concerts happening this year, these are going to be my last, like, you know, ones of like immersing myself in that stuff as I separate. So with all of that said, let's get into my preparation for the concert. Another video. Today we're doing something fun. Well, it's not really today. This is going to be like a 2-day kind of thing. It's get ready with me for a concert. I'm recording this because for me, this is history, okay? It's time to get ready for this concert because, girl, what? Like, literally, this has been like 19 years in the making. But yeah, I thought it'd be fun to do a quick little concert get ready with me, especially because I'm doing like a real kind of chill outfit. I'm going by myself, and I feel like as a woman traveling by yourself, you gotta like think about how you gonna dress, right? So like, I'm from Brooklyn, so I'm wearing sneakers just in case. If you know, you know. So I'm doing a real throwback fit. Like, this is my inspiration. This is my inspiration. And so with that, I'm like, all right, we're gonna be a true Jamaican, and everything about me is gonna be Jamaican. It's one of those where it's like, how could you tell I was Jamaican? Wearing a Jamaican flag shirt. That's me. So shirt, got it from Fashion Nova. As you can see, it's pretty basic, but yeah, it has Jamaica on it. So that's why I'm gonna spice it up. The back does not have anything on it. It's plain. So yeah, we're gonna spice it up by chopping it up, and we're gonna wear jorts. There's a vision. So yeah, let's get to cutting up the shirt. So first, I'm gonna practice with this t-shirt. I've literally worn it a cajillion times, and so might as well practice cutting with this one and make it extra cute. So I watched as many tutorials as I could find, and everybody said you should start with cutting the neck first, so that's what I did. I cut off the collar and then I pulled it to kind of stretch it out because I wanted it to be able to almost be off shoulder. And then I went in and cut the back because I figured I'd start with the back, see what that looks like, see how it shapes the shirt. And from this, I had realized that I should have made deeper cuts because, you know, the shirt, it's big, it's square. So we're trying to give shape to the shirt while giving it design. So that's why you see me going now through the back, wrapping these ties around each other to kind of pull the shirt inward. So any type of ties that you're making with the distressed shirts, think about what direction it's pulling the fabric. So by tying this in the back, it's cinching it in towards the waist almost. And then I went in and cut the sides because I wanted to, of course, create that like curved shape on the sides. Again, make it cinching at the waist, and you pull after you cut the fabric and it gives it that loose kind of noodly look, right? And from there you can tie it, you can cut it. So yeah, I'm gonna finish showing you what I did with this practice shirt. Alright, y'all, it is the day of the concert. Whole bunch of craziness going on life-wise, but it's literally, what time is it? It's 5:47 p.m. The concert starts at 8. I still gotta cut my shirt. The jorts from Fashion Nova came. The first ones that I got didn't fit, like I said. And so, yeah, I ordered some for one-day delivery from Wednesday. Today's Friday. They came by 4 p.m. because I ordered them at 9 p.m. on Wednesday. So it was after their cutoff time. But it made it. It made it Friday. They said it'd make it. It'd make it. Now, the fit is even more little boy. So with that, my cut-up shirt has to actually be really cute because I'm not trying to give little boy, you know? We trying to give, like, tomboyish cute, like, the juxtaposition of feminine and masculine together, androgynous but not androgynous. Like, I was only trying to give that in the pants. So let's get to cutting the actual Jamaica shirt. So I have my shirt laid out. As you can see on the sides, there's actually like little outlines for it. So I might use that as a guide. And then I'm also just going to trim off that bottom trim off of the shirt. Now the collar, part of me doesn't want to cut it because it has these black things that connect it. So what I might do instead is just do a little cut right here to kind of girly it up. So let's get to it, y'all. Honey floor. Hey, 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 hey. So I mentioned the potential of just cutting out the front part of the collar, but I didn't like it, so I just cut the whole thing off and then got to work. I, of course, had to start with the back of the shirt. Well, actually, I cut off the bottom of the shirt because I thought it would look better if it was a little more pulled, a little less, like, structured. And then after cutting off the bottom and pulling it, then I went to the back. And so I cut the slits smaller this time because I really wanted like really small noodly strips because I wanted to do a braided back. So let me show you how that goes. So as you can see, I'm interlacing them and then I'm pulling. I tied it at the bottom as well so they wouldn't unravel, and then I pulled, and now you see that nice little braided back look. And then I'm going in, doing the sides, trying to cinch the shirt in, but not too tight. I had did the practice shirt a little too tight. So I did these slits a little smaller so that way it wouldn't be too tight and would give me that oversized look still. right, so this is what we are working with. Cut up sides. I cut it a little shorter. Let me show you what the back looks like. We got a little something happening, a little braided thing happening. All right, y'all, I forgot to really put you up to record me doing my makeup, but this is the foundation. So I did brows, I put on concealer, foundation. I haven't contoured yet with my bronzer to, you know, warm up my face, blend it all together. But I think we're starting off with a good foundation. Yeah. So I have nowhere to prop you up and I'm in a rush. So I'm gonna just come back when it's done. See y'all later. Y'all, it's already 8 o'clock. So there that went. But I'm still going. I paid my money, so we gonna get in there. But this is the makeup. I'm gonna take this off when I get there. I kind of like it on. I might tie my Jamaican flag on my head. I might do that to keep the look looking. Outside of my face and jewelry, the look is casual. Press on nails did not happen. So yeah, let me just show you this is what we're working with. A little off the shoulder action. Jamaica. I got my belt. Unfortunately, only my bright strapless bra worked with this top, but yeah. So I think I might put my Jamaican flag on for real. Yeah. All right, see y'all later. I'll try to insert some clips. So as you can see, I took this concert prep seriously, okay? Now I will say my fit was this, like I kept it real like toned down, and I guess that is to be attributed to where I am in my whole journey. But I felt like I looked so different from everybody else because everyone else was skin out and I was not skin out. So I was like, ooh, I don't fit the vibe. But it was all right because you know what? I was like, as a real Jamaican, you know, we gotta... Everybody and their mama gonna know we're Jamaican, so I had it plastered on my shirt, okay? So that was what I was dressed, that was how I was dressed for the concert, that was how I went. I met up with one of my friends there, and yeah, I actually ended up sitting in the section by myself. I mean, I did a lot of things by myself when I first moved out here in general, so for me, that wasn't abnormal. So here are a couple clips from the concert, and then my thoughts on it at the end. Recap, don't judge me. My head was hurting, so I took out my braids and I started cutting out the weave too. But it was a good concert. It went really well. I think the performances were good. I mean, basically, this was like 15 years in the making. So I'm happy that I got to go. I'm happy that I got to see Vybz and have a good time. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like, leave a comment, and let me know what else you would like to see. See you next time.